episode 7. We still have 8 and 9 to cover, which I'm hoping that we could just, get this week out and be finally caught up. There's just a lot going on in the background.
Yeah.
And this week will be certainly interesting. So get ready for a banner week here at the...
Gonna be a good week, starting with Monday. Gonna be a real good week. I'm ready for it.
I actually have a question for Brooklyn.
Oh, what's up?
All right, so now, do you say bruschetta or do you say bruschetta?
I say bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Yeah, we disagree on that one too.
Okay. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know.
Sometimes John says things the Italian, like grew up Italian way, and then I say them from like going to Italy every year way. But really,
so what Brooklyn just said is that she's better than me and she knows how to say
oh
things
my
correctly.
God, never. Never.
No, she's saying it the Italian way, but like Italians in America.
Yeah, like that is the way, like John would say it the way that we say it here, right?
Right.
And then you go to Italy and then they look at you like, huh?
So like, but I wouldn't go to Italy and be like, yo, give me some of that calamari.
Exactly.
No, of course. I know.
So here's okay, let me give you an example. Ready?
It's don't say the gnocchi. Don't say the gnocchi.
I'm not, but I say galamad. John says galamad.
Yeah.
But if you go to Italy and you ask them for galamad, they wouldn't have a clue what you want.
That's true.
So
if you go to Italy, you pronounce the full thing. It's calamari.
What about Monagot?
Monagotti.
Well, that's almost the same.
Yeah.
What about?
So, it's like the American Italian slang that we speak,
That's stuffed shells. There's no difference there.
Yeah.
Stuffed shells is stuffed shells in Italy and America.
You call
and you wouldn't even find stuffed shells in Italy much.
Oh, by the way, you should be happy to know that since you've given us this delicious sauce recipe, we've made our own sauce every night since then. So for a week,
I love it.
For a week, and we're making it again tonight for a week.
Idea. It's been every single day.
And as you guys know, you can add to that and take away.
Speaking of adding,
that's what we're doing.
We got steak last night, and not like the expensive steak, like the $4 steak that
you make a pizzaiolo,
and we cut it up in slices. We cut it up in slices and put it in the sauce in strips.
So you made like a pepper steak.
Not only did the sauce not turn brown, but it tasted delicious.
So
yes.
tender.
And do you remember last week I told you about that?
Yeah, just sear it.
Yep. Just sear it.
So we had a test pot last night.
And it's soft as anything, right?
Right.
It was like butter.
So here's the thing, guys. When I make my meat in the sauce, okay, now several people will say that they fry their meat, okay? I don't. I get the pot. I put the olive oil, I cut up my onion, garlic, and then I throw my meat in, but I only sear it both ways. I leave the middle raw, and then I throw my sauce in right away. And I let that meat cook for a couple hours, and it's like butter. And then I throw my meatballs. When the sauce is already getting hot, after about a half hour, that's when I throw my meatballs in raw. And I let my meatballs cook inside the sauce. I do not fry or bake my meatballs. They cook completely in the sauce.
See, we didn't sear the steak at all. We took a separate pot and threw some of the sauce in there. I'm like, let's see how this works.
I sliced
because I didn't want to ruin the big pot because I have your exact specifications.
Right.
So I didn't want to stray from it. So I'm like, Cody, put some of the sauce in a little pot. We'll throw the steak in it and see what happens. And it came out fucking delicious.
That's awesome. I'm going to give you
again.
Before we go into Sister Wives, I'm going to give you and everybody in the chat a freaking quick recipe that is so delicious. Okay. So listen, if anybody likes a meat sauce, right? Like a bolognese, right? I'm going to give you the fastest recipe. Get a pot and olive oil and cut up a white onion. Throw the onion in, brown it a little bit. Take a pound of chopped meat, throw that in, stir it up. Get 1 pack of hot sausage. Take the
Ooh, the
sausage.
hot sausage is ooh.
No.
That
Listen
does
to
a
me.
number
It
on
won't.
me.
No. You open the sausage up, take the meat out, throw the casing in the garbage, put the meat in. Now you're browning the chopped meat and the hot sausage meat. You could use sweet if you want. Remember, you're not putting it in a sausage.
This is like advanced cooking, like 302.
Oh, this is 10 minutes. This is 10 minutes.
You'll love this sauce, guys. Listen
Yep.
to her.
And then you put garlic powder, right? Boom. You throw 3 cans of tomato sauce in. Stir it up. Add about a tablespoon of sugar, garlic powder, salt. Let that cook for about an hour and a half, and you have a delicious meat sauce.
Well, there you have it.
It is so good, guys. Trust.
And by
I'm
the way, look
telling
who's
you.
next to
So
me.
good.
I had
Now, the
little
hot
prince.
sausage will not make it spicy. It just adds flavor, so we use hot.
I had the little prince here
Oh,
in his
sleeping.
in his little
Can't see.
cocoon. Because if I don't make him this blanket,
can't
he's
see
not
him.
happy.
Oh,
Right here, Georgie.
No, I see him there, but I don't see him on the.
Oh well, he's this orange thing here. That's Georgie. All right, let's say hi to everybody and let's get on
Yes.
to the
this.
grocery store with me today.
Yeah, Cody. It's our new service cat. We take him everywhere with us.
I bring him because as soon as I pull out like the thing, as soon as I shake the keys, like he's like, ooh, meow.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Wendy, what's going on? You okay?
Wendy, hey Wendy, what's going on, girl?
Yeah, tell us what's going on.
Well, while we're waiting, let me tell everybody, hi Velvet, and bye Velvet. Let's see,
Oh,
Roxanne,
Love
hi.
you, Velvet.
Patty S. Oh, we have both Brooklyns in the house.
Woo!
Someone get a rosary. Rhonda, hello. Christina B. Susie Q. I just talked to you.
Okay.
Hope you know.
Oh, hey Susie.
Flower Child, Patty S. Ellie,
Hey Ellie.
Barbie,
Hey Barb.
Linda, Rita, Mia,
Oh, good lord, I can't keep up with you, John.
Roro,
Oh, hey Rob.
Wicked.
Wicked.
Was not able to afford this live tonight as I increased my rates.
Just say she's wicked. She doesn't have the money.
She got relegated to being in the chat.
Feel better, Wicked.
I feel better, honey. Lizzie Pop videos, Wendy H, Ruth Ann.
Guys, I'll give you the recipe again. Don't worry.
We're gonna do cooking stuff soon.
They want that meat, right? It's so easy, guys. I said olive oil, onion. Ready? Really quick. Olive oil, onion. Pound of chopped meat. 1 package of hot, like premio sausage. Take the sausage out of the casing and just throw the sausage meat in. Move it around, brown it all, garlic powder all over it. Throw 3 cans of sauce in, whatever sauce it is you use, and sugar, about a tablespoon of sugar, salt, garlic powder, a couple basil leaves. Delicious.
We even made like bruschetta tonight from scratch. Like
What?
that's we're on such.
You guys are really elevating.
Right, we are like.
I'm
well,
kind
like,
of
thanks
impressed.
to you.
We like I like and Cody's not like Italian, so I'm like
He's
well,
doing it. He's doing it.
All right, Michelle, hello, Sherry, Barbara, Hunter,
And Brooklyn also like I want like a good recipe for like some homemade like meatballs and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
you're gonna have to fill me in on that like after
Absolutely.
like once stuff settles down.
Yep, you got it.
Wendy H broke her leg in Italy.
Oh God, Wendy H.
I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
That's not fun.
Lisa G, Michelle. Let's see, I don't know. I'm not skipping over everybody.
So I want to tell you what I heard today that I absolutely love.
Michelle Smith, go ahead.
So.
Oh, and then all right, so this will give me a minute to finish the roll call here. Hold on. Perfectly, hi.
Hey, Perfectly.
Good galley, Miss M, hi.
Hi, everybody.
Coco. or we're waiting for Brooklyn to reappear. Oh, there she is.
And I'm back.
Okay.
So I heard today that the minute that Christine and her husband got married, the minute the ceremony was over, they turned around and they walked down the stairs to the crowd in Etta James At Last.
I'd say amen.
Isn't that, I just love that song and how appropriate, right? At Last.
Hey, Jewel. Yeah. Yeah, I would say amen to that.
I love that. I love that.
She deserves it.
That's right.
All right. So I don't want to, and again, I want to thank everybody for the support.
Oh, John, you have to thank everybody for the
I want to
cash.
thank Anne-Marie for just giving me that Cash App. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And also Gina, thank you for that on the Venmo.
Tony Ann.
So
Everybody is so generous, and I just want to thank you guys because we really don't expect it, but it is so appreciated when we do these lives.
and again, this is going to be a very interesting week.
Yes. Yes. We will be here this week for you guys, and a lot's going to go on.
Yeah.
Should be fun and interesting is the good word.
Interesting is the word that best describes it. And
Yes.
I want to thank my moderators and my panelists for really having the toughest job on YouTube. So, but it's all going to be worth it shortly.
Yeah.
Anywho, all right. So, Sister Wives sees. Let me do my little intro. Hold on.
Videos are fun. You will replay it. He'll have it up.
Where is my thing? My intro. There we go.
That one on. He is. He's fabulous. And he's on the inside. Hold that one on. And he's on the inside.
And by the way, yes, like Suzanne Summers passed away yesterday. That was sad.
Oh, rest in peace.
Oh, thank you, MW is me. That's so sweet.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. And I hope that Janet's still here. Janet's the only one left.
Oh, John, they're sending super chats. So I say the water recipe and the Yes, I will. I promise I will give the water recipe and the sauce. Yes.
No, we're gonna start doing like the
Yes.
cooking lives again. Hey Dishamish, and yeah, we're gonna it's gonna be like more hands-on, if it could be any more hands-on. I don't know.
Definitely. It's gonna be a hands-on week.
Because I've gotten so many messages about try the way I make my sauce, and which I would, and so we're gonna, but again, it's been a crazy few weeks, a crazy last 2 years, a crazy last 6 months, and all that stuff is going to be coming to a head very, very shortly. So we'll finally be able to
talk.
Yeah, and get back to
So keep following us, guys. Don't lose faith because we haven't had a lot of videos. You're gonna wanna follow every video coming this week. Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot going on.
If you see that red button, follow us. That's all I'll say. Oh, Wicked.
Oh, Wicked.
Thank you, Wicked.
You're so beautiful. We love you.
Wicked, that $10 is just a smidgen of what you owe, by the way. A skosh. That $10 is keeping you in the chat right now, girl.
Oh, W is me. We can't, but I promise you're gonna be happy. I promise.
Oh, trust me. You'll
you're all gonna be in the chat watching. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
But that's that.
Mm-hmm. So, Sister Wives, episode 7, and hopefully by the end of this week, with all the craziness that's going to ensue after it, we can finally catch up to episodes 8 and 9, and then we'll be finally caught up. So, that's the plan for this week with ensuing chaos. Good chaos, but ensuing nonetheless. So, Janelle meets Christine at the Mexican restaurant that everybody loves to go to. This restaurant must be the only restaurant in Flagstaff that conducts these sister wives meetings, right?
And it's always empty, so I'm assuming it's because it closes for them.
Oh no, yeah, no, they put them in the back room. You
Mm.
know, like that's like the party room that they put them in.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
As you noticed, like when the waitress came in to deliver and drop off their teas, Christine was like, "Oh," and then when she left and the door closed, Christine goes, "Oh, okay, she's gone. So now we can talk." So of course it's like a private type of room for them.
Wait, let me just like jump in real quick. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've not been covering Dancing with the Stars. Yeah.
We haven't watched it.
No,
yet.
well, it's on right now, actually.
I just realized any super chats that come in tonight are directly going to be just for me because Wicked's not here, and we know they're not for John. So I want to say, I would like to say thank you in advance for those super chats.
I'm gonna send one too.
Wicked,
Thank
if you're
you.
feeling better, I'm gonna need like we gotta at least do Dancing with the Stars once this week, and like also I still haven't seen that Villain show, which I really want to cover. And the other, but
Wait, Villain.
that show I told you with Omarosa and all them on it, yeah. This week's
Hunter said it's definitely a private room. Okay, that makes sense.
that's like where like they do like baby showers and like
Yeah.
christenings. Like it's every restaurant in Island has like the back room, like what I
So
mean.
The table that was
Videos are fun. Believe me, you're not gonna miss anything. You're not. Trust
the
me.
table right behind them. Like, was that where Janelle and Cody?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so they're back at the Shea Olay, we'll call it, and Janelle and Christine are talking, and Janelle's basically saying, well, not basically saying out loud, I don't want to be married to him anymore. I'm done and don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, she's really done.
She don't like him.
W
she likes him.
MW. Any chance you can change chat to everyone instead of subscribers of 5 weeks?
Well, see, I used to have it that only members could chat, and I felt a certain way about it because I haven't been doing much members only content. And to my members that are sticking by my side that are still paying, thank you so much.
And it will be worth it, I promise.
We're just in a period of trying to get things done, which again, by Wednesday, all of YouTube will be talking about it. I promise you. So I can't say anything yet, but yeah. So I was thinking I was actually gonna put it to 5 months. Because it's not fair to the people who pay the low membership just to be able to talk. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know.
Well, thank you for that super chat.
But thank you. And the people that have been like subscribed to me for at least 5 weeks, I know that you're really here just because you want to hear and talk.
And don't forget, guys, there are people that subscribe and pay good money that are just coming in here to troll.
Yeah.
That are coming in here to hear every word he has to say and report back. So to the loyal ones, thank you so much.
Yeah, like I said, it's going to be a banner week here. A lot's going to go down. But anywho, all right. So then, and Christine's there.
Yeah, Christine, let me tell you.
Look at Barbie, member for 25 months. Now that's loyalty.
Barbie. Thank you, Barbie. I have to say, Janelle is like done.
Hey, Lisa G.
She is done.
Yeah, and she's very done. And then, you see Christine's Janelle says, I'm done with Cody. And my marriage is over. And Christine's eyes are like,
yep.
Girl.
Christine's like that friend, that when you're on a diet and she's like, come on, just have a piece of cake. She's
That's
she's that friend,
Christina.
you know what I mean? She's that girl. Dish was smashed 20
Outlook 20
months.
months. See,
Thank you.
my loyal. Oh, Patricia with a C. Okay, I love all you. See, I love
You
you
guys
guys.
are
See?
great. You guys are great.
Look at this loyalty. I love it. I
You
love it.
guys
I
are
love it. I love
awesome.
it. Where are we? I'm so enamored with the people who follow
I
me
know.
and their loyalty
Me
towards
too.
me.
I am
love you
too.
guys so much. And I have to say, like, there's been like a revolving door of like crap going around. Like, we've seen our share of ups and downs on this channel, but I really think now, and like, knock on wood, that we're in the place where we're good, finally.
Yes. Yes, I think we're going to be better than good, but we can't talk about that now.
Not yet, but you'll see. Oh, my best days. You mean to hell and back, right?
Ciao, Nikita. Hi, cat lover.
Oh God. Hey,
Hi
Nikita.
to Helen.
Hey, cat lover. Oh, what a week. Oh, Positive Paula's back.
There we go. New member.
Paula's been a member forever too. And I don't, I don't like discount, I've been kind of not going live, and I don't get mad when people cancel their memberships, because if I'm not
Thank you, Hunter.
If I'm not providing the service that like you're paying for, like if Netflix stopped airing movies, I'd stop paying for it.
Lisa G, Wendy, guys, I love it.
Oh my God. Thank you, Brandy, for this, for the Cash App. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Brandy.
Let's see. Lisa G, Wendy. So yeah, but I promise you, there's just like some upkeep we had to do to fix some things that were wrong.
Yeah, John's been very busy.
And I'm telling you, by Wednesday, you'll know why. I'm just saying. Little Shoe, 25. That's 2 years. 2 years. You guys are great. Ruth Ann.
I don't know how to tell how long, but I think I'm at about 2 years myself.
Oh my God! Look.
Wow.
Look at all this loyalty.
You guys, Susie.
If I could afford to give you all super chats right now, I would.
And don't forget, if you give us one, they're mine.
I could. Cat lover, thank you.
Thank you, cat lover.
Cat lover's been in the Yates streets for a long time. But there's just been a lot going on.
Hi, Kayla and Ellie.
And
so yeah, you let us know in the chat, going back to what recipes you want, and we will make sure you have them. And we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff, a lot coming up, a lot of good stuff.
That just makes my heart feel so good, like to see all that. Like, I'm sorry.
Patty Sasser, awesome.
Patty S. And
right,
I've only
Kayla, right, Kayla?
And the thing is, I've had my membership. Let me see. I started my membership in late. I was at my friend's house when her father passed across the country. And then when I came back, I started the membership, and that was September. It was either late August or September of 2021. And all you people that just were in the chat have been members since then. And that's just amazing.
It is. It is.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Wicked, for the Venmo. You're still about $50 shy of your quota. I appreciate it.
You're all great. You're all loyal.
All
great
these people, like, you've been with me as a member since day one.
And believe me, I'm not, it doesn't get lost on me that a lot has gone on. Highs and lows, high, low. And you guys have stuck through it all. You really have, with good comments and always positive and pushing us through, pushing John through.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be, if it weren't for like the good people, meaning you guys who follow me in my chat, my moderators who do. We
love you, Wendy.
Amazing, like they don't have it easy at all.
No. Hi, Kayla Bila. Hi, Jay Freak.
Hey, Jay Freak. And like, my panelists, look what poor Brooklyn's gone through just because she is on my panel with me.
Oh, and believe me, you guys really don't because you guys don't watch other channels, or maybe you do. I don't know. I don't think some of you have actually heard the stuff that was said about me. And I don't, guys, I don't care. I don't. John is my friend. It's not about being on YouTube. But it's comical and then it's hurtful at the same time,
Thank you, Michelle. And like I said, I know I have not been doing my due diligence with the member stuff.
Thank you, Michelle.
There's a lot of stuff going on, and if you're part of this YouTube crazy world, you know what's going on. But that's why I said thank you, Ro.
Oh, Ro, see, Ro knows what's up. Thank you, Ro. Try my. I don't know if you heard, Ro. I gave a quick meat sauce recipe. If you heard it, try it. It's delicious. Although I'm sure Ro has a good recipe too. I'll share something. I am going to Italy in November with my daughter. My nonna, my grandma's not doing well, so my daughter and I are going to Italy, and my son is going to stay home with my husband. I was telling John earlier, kind of an unexpected trip, came out of nowhere. It's true what they say. You never know what the day brings. When you wake up in the morning, you just don't know. So I'll be doing that in November, and that should be interesting. I'm sure it'll be nice to see everyone. And I'm sure I'll come back with more recipes for you guys.
Thank you, Little Shoe.
Oh, Little Shoe. Oh, but you wrote panelist, but you mean me, right, Little Shoe? Guys, this is overwhelming. Thank you so much for all this.
Yeah, and
Hunter, give him up.
Oh Lord, what kind of receipts? This live is already getting. I'm really just enamored by the support.
Thank you, Positive
honestly. And if I don't say it enough, just everybody know that I really, if it weren't for the good people like y'all in my chat and
I do
Wicked and my panelists and my moderators and because these last when I went silent for 3 weeks and I was so happy. I felt like myself again. And
thank you, Little Shoe.
But I miss the good. There's a lot of bad, man.
Thank you, Brooklyn.
There's a lot
I have
of
to tell you, as John does all this because of you guys. He keeps on here because of the good people. It really does outweigh the bad. It does. And the bad for him is beyond.
No, the bad is horrific. It's like watching Halloween or
it's beyond.
It's
I did learn something. I kind of, if I'm being honest, I struggled for a while because I would come on here to do the shows because that's what I do this for. I love talking about the shows, and I would say to him, like everybody else over the years, don't respond and don't say anything, and because
me and Brooklyn have had quite a few spats about it.
We have. I wasn't even going to say it, but him and I.
No, we're being honest.
We are, and I'm kind of raw today
because we know each other in real life. So that's what people do.
Yes. And I'm a little raw today, so I'm being honest. I'll be
Thank you, Wendy. By the way, thank you so much.
Wendy. Oh my God, they're so generous. But yes, him and I listen. When I'm mad, when I'm upset or I'm sad for my friend, when I care about someone for real, then if I get mad, I get bitchy and snappy, and then John knows I'm being snappy, so he's being bitchier.
Yeah.
And I tell him
we're both very hot-blooded Italians.
And we're both alike in that way, sarcasm through and through. But it's been a month now and he's right. I told him maybe it takes 6 months, but I might be wrong. But it's been a month and I still see people talking about him. Thank you, Jay Freak. Guys, you are what's going on tonight? This is crazy.
It's
overwhelming.
It is. And just when you guys chat as members and showing how long you've been a member, you guys have been members since I first started my membership. And like just seeing that loyalty is like just like it makes
This is
makes
crazy.
you feel good inside. And thank you. And like even though like I have not fulfilled my end of the bargain like with like my membership, and I know I haven't because it's been a whirlwind. You know, I was talking to someone earlier today on the phone that's been following me forever, who I know, and she was like, you know, remember like back like when you were with Sherelle and you guys were just laughing and having fun all the time, and you know what happened? I said, what happened is that like people they lost their mind. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, I don't even. You know what? I don't
And
know if
neither
there
does
is.
Georgie. Look at poor Georgie.
I,
Look at poor Georgie here. Look at him. He, you
I
know,
don't even know if there is an explanation, but I really did see that after 4 weeks of being off and not talking about anyone, barely talking at all on YouTube, it doesn't go away, guys. It doesn't. You know, like I remember at one point when John was going through something, maybe like 6 months back, and we were looking for places for him to move. He wanted to get, thank God things have calmed down, so he's not in that place anymore. But there was just too many things going on by his house, you know? So we would,
well, and what she's not saying is that like you know the police getting called to my house 10 times a day,
well, how about things being sent there? It was too
or
much.
people showing up.
Yes, and he couldn't take it anymore. And I was looking at apartments, and I went on and we had a live, and I said, like, first of all, super chats are always appreciated. And let me tell you, it's the same if you got paid for a commercial. Someone's coming on, providing entertainment. And as a viewer, just like I've always done, you show a token of appreciation for that entertainment, right? But because I said that, I got blasted for it. And in a way, it bothered me because that's not who I am, but it was who they made me out to be. So that was a fraction, a small fraction of what he was dealing with, you know? So I
Thank you,
see it.
Mish.
Thank you, Dish with Mish. So my point is, I see it from a different way now, you know?
Let me just say something else. Like you know, when someone says like, "Oh, John doesn't work," John doesn't have a job. First off, let me just clear this up real quick. I'm gonna get mouthy, but you know, first off, this is a job. Like this is a job. Oh my God, Rachel, thank you so much.
Whoa, Rachel,
Wait, wait. I need to get like a bell or something for that one. Hold on. Let me
Rachel,
find
I
something.
don't even know what to say. That was just amazing. Thank you so much. That just like shows us that everything that's going on behind the scenes is worth it because we have so much we want to bring to you guys.
That's for you, Rachel. I found the maracas for you. But like when people say like, you know, I don't work, this isn't a job, you're just like when people say that, it goes right through me. Like, you know, I just want to say something like, you know, when I first started doing this stuff back in 2016, 2015, you know, I was working full time in the court reporting agency, like, and this was a hobby, like, you know, a very stressful hobby, but a hobby nonetheless. I didn't get you know, I didn't start getting paid from this until I started the YouTube channel, really, because
Right.
Instagram didn't pay you, you know, for posts, whatever. And I was, and despite what people say, you get no money from any article that mentions you in a story. Like, you
And
know,
I've proven that. I've actually proven it.
if
I called and spoke to people that work for a certain paper magazine, should I say, that we all know, and that has been proven to be false information. You do not get paid for that.
right. So, like, you know, and if I had gotten paid for every time I was mentioned in a In Touch article or
Oh, forget
Newsweek
it.
or
Forget it.
TMZ or People or whatnot, I'd be rich.
Yep.
So it was me just really, you know, I never really cared for, you know, ever since teaching failed for me, you know, I was lost and I was working like stupid jobs, which I couldn't stand. And I never felt like, you know, comfortable in anything I did. And then it wasn't until I started doing this stuff, the blogging, the tweeting, the Instagramming and whatnot, that I actually felt like I might have some purpose in this world.
And you
And,
do. We all have purpose.
you know, then once I started getting paid from YouTube, people lost their minds. They're like, oh my God, now he's getting paid for it. But like, when someone says, I don't work, I don't have a job, you're discounting everybody who's a YouTube channel. Like, like
Right.
Sherelle, for instance. Sherelle has a YouTube channel. You think Sherelle's working? No. She makes money off her channel. Or like, Heather McDonald, who has like the Juicy Scoop podcast. That's her job. That's her job. That's what she does. So like when people say, oh, he doesn't work. Well, this is a job. And like, unlike these people who are claiming that I don't work, your job may be from 9 to 5, but my job is constant all the goddamn time. Like I have people calling me all hours of the day and night. I have cast members calling me at 3:00 in the morning because they're in a different time zone. Because I'm always trying to find a story, trying to get an interview, trying to, give you guys some tea that you don't know, because in the gossip game, that's how that works.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you, Little Shoe.
And what happens when you do well? Oh, thank you, Little Shoe. I am like completely taken over tonight.
And thank you, Roro, for the Cash App.
Thank you. This is crazy. We came on here to talk about sister wives, and you guys are gonna make me freaking cry.
But this is like a 24/7 job.
I
when that Paul stuff was going on, like I think I slept like five minutes in like 5 days, because I was afraid for my friend who I thought was missing and dead, and trying to update y'all. But it really is a job. And like when you say, oh, I don't work, I guess I'm a bum because I don't work. But you're on, you're just bitter because you're on YouTube and you're not getting this.
Thank you, Wendy.
I don't know. I
have to tell you guys. We came on here tonight to talk about sister wives.
We did.
But this live and the amount, I just looked just now at the start, all the super chats and the comments and the memberships. It is so overwhelming. I think John needed this tonight. Not the money, but I'm talking about the show of love. It's been a rough month. There's a lot going on, which you will know about, I promise.
Oh yeah, and you will know in days. I promise.
You will all know, and he's going to be totally honest with all of you, and this is amazing. I can't thank you guys enough. I'm overwhelmed by it. Thank you, Linda.
It's
Linda, been a member for 1 year and 9 months, watching since the pandemic shut down. You got me through that and cancer. Do you hear that, John?
Yeah, it's really sweet.
Getting someone through that. That's amazing.
And, if it weren't for people like Linda and like the good people in this chat, like I would have, because like, how many times did you tell me, Brooklyn, John, when are you going to call it quits? When is enough? What, you're tortured. Like,
so here's the deal. Let me, when he
I'm not saying in a bad way.
No, I know that, but I want to explain. These people are our friends. I come on here and I look for your names. Like I look for Wendy and Ro, and like I literally look for your names, and I want you to understand what he's saying. First, I started watching John like you guys. Okay, it got me through things. I think it was a little bit after the pandemic, and I'd work all day and then I'd watch him, and then it just gets you through the night, while you're doing laundry, while you're cleaning. You worked all day. Get your mind in a different place. That's how it started. And then him and I became friends. Now we text all week. But when you care about someone and you see that something in their life is not serving them, and you see that something in their life is causing more pain than happiness, you do want them to get away from it. And I did want John to get away from YouTube. I did,
Yeah, cat lover.
But
I'm sorry,
tonight,
and that's at the same time. I'm sorry, Brooklyn, to cut you off.
No, of course. But tonight, this is why he can't get away from it. Because of you guys, because of the people that look at the things you're writing. I mean, you got someone through cancer. My dad passed away, and John's live got me through it. That's bigger than any Cash App, any membership.
It really is.
That woman is telling you that her father's death was horrible, but listening to you for an hour at night got her mind off of her grief. That's an amazing thing right there. That's better than a job. Thank you, Jewel.
Well, Suzuki just said, they're keeping my husband in a nursing home, so I look forward to being here with you. Like,
Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Jewel. Thank you so much for that super chat.
thank you, Joel. It's just a lot, and like I said, I've been kind of all over the place, and I've been vacant and gone, and then I try to come back, and then it just, there's only so many times you can try to like just fix things and try to come back with a smile on your face, but there's no smile left to have, that live we did, when I canceled it, like 5 minutes into it, I was like, there's no way I could possibly get through this live and pretend like everything's okay.
And let's be honest, guys, I'll say it, you all saw me, I almost killed him.
Yeah, I was trying to do it to save face, but
he was doing it for the wrong reasons, and that's why it couldn't come out genuine. Bottom line.
Okay. Wow, that was a really glowing testimonial.
Hold on a second. Barbara, I've lost 2 of my children the last few years. John, you are irreplaceable. Barbara, that is, I don't even know what to say to that comment.
It's really sweet.
So because I just want to say one thing. So you guys are all sharing some pretty deep things. So I think it's appropriate for me to do that as well. So I lost my brother 2 years ago. I don't talk about it. It's not something I could talk about easily. So that's that. But during that time, the same was for me. I would go on and I would watch John, or I'd watch Sherelle, or I would mostly John, but it got me away from real life, even if it was just 2 hours. I didn't care if he was talking about a show I don't even watch, or if I was watching a drama, to be quite honest. It got me away from my real world. So I understand. I see you guys. I hear you, and we appreciate you. And I just want you to know that.
And Barbara, saying personally, my grandmother who raised me, had 3 daughters, my mom and 2 of my aunts, and my grandmother lost 2 of her 3 kids.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
Yeah. And although
we are a great community on this page, and I'm proud to be here right now.
I'll never understand what it's like to lose a child, but I can understand the torment my grandmother went through every night thinking about it.
That's right.
So there's that, and like with my family, my mom killed herself. My Aunt Peggy was murdered. And then my Aunt Anne kind of just wasn't there. So in essence, she lost all 3.
She lost all of her children.
Yeah, and then I was the.
That's right, Wendy.
I don't know.
Well, you've had, and I think that's a part of it. John has had a ton of loss. He was surrounded by loss. And it seems like all of us have had a lot of loss. And I think we come to places like this to get ourselves away from it. Even if we're watching drama, sometimes it doesn't matter, as long as we're not in our own world. Oh my God, Barbara, 35 and 36. Well, I will say a prayer for Angela and Daniel.
Me too.
But thank you guys wait, Hunter, my daughter tried to thank God. Hunter, oh my God. I'm so sorry this is going on.
And listen, I don't even like talking about this stuff because, somebody may think they have it so bad, time. Right? But, I've always said, that there's somebody that has it way worse than you do.
That's right.
Right? I'm blessed to be in this house that people said I've been getting evicted from for 4 years.
You are blessed. You are blessed to be living there.
Me. and I'm blessed to have my stupid cats next to me, and
That's right.
and blessed to have you in the chat and supporting me, and I'm blessed. So
right.
yeah, I not had it easy growing up? Sure didn't. But there's
Nope.
always somebody who's had it way worse than you, So
That's
there's
right.
that. Oh my God. Okay, I didn't even mean for this to go into this.
You know
side.
what, John? I didn't either, but I think that the people that are watching us and the people that we're talking to, I think maybe they needed this tonight. Maybe we all did. And that's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
There's not one person on earth who, other than Paris Hilton probably, that like has had their share, and then
right.
Paris Hilton probably had her share of stuff
That's
happen to
right.
her too. But there's always somebody no one has led the perfect life. No one has
Not at all
known misery or sadness. And, it's
But
how you deal with it.
Yeah. And I do want to just from the bottom of my heart, I just want to thank you guys because you guys keep him going. And I love coming here and I'm not going to stop doing that. So thank you. So does anybody want to talk about Sister Wives?
Well, we got 2 sentences in. All right. So back to Sister Wives. Okay. So Janelle and Christine are at the Mexican restaurant still. And then Janelle tells Christine that, they're going to try and get the counselor, but Janelle didn't call, Cody didn't call, they don't want to call, and there's that. So Janelle is pretty much saying, like, I'm done with, well, she said point blank, I'm done with Cody, I don't want to be married to him anymore.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Then, oh, thank you, little shoe. And then, I mean, I don't want to jump episodes, I really don't, but it's hard to not.
I have not watched the last 2 episodes, so
I'm not going to disclose for those who haven't watched it, but let me just say this. If the episode we're talking about didn't show you how done Janelle was, definitely, Ro. The 2 next episodes show you she's done.
Okay, yeah, so. Oh, we lost her again. Hopefully we can get through, like, these episodes tonight. Well, we know that Janelle's done in real time, right? Because we know. I posted, like, I think a year ago, maybe in December, that Janelle left him. Mary left him. Oh, she's back.
I don't know why this keeps happening. Only me. Yeah, she's out. I mean, she's so out. And he is obnoxious. What has happened to him?
You know what? Cody Brown should be on YouTube.
Oh my God, he fits in the community like nothing. He would be hashtagging names left and right.
He would fit in so well with a couple of channels that I know of.
And again, not trying to fast forward, but a couple of things he said last night. I mean, even about Mary, I was like, you know what they were? They were mean. He said some things last night about Mary that were just mean. And you know that feeling you get when you're watching something and it even makes you at home feel uncomfortable? Well, that's the feeling I got last night. I don't know what happened to him, but he is horrible.
Thank you, Maureen, for the Cash App.
Thank you, Maureen. Oh my goodness.
All right. So then on the other side of the diamond, this episode, we have Mary and Robyn. And, like, what I don't understand is that,
S.E. Johnson, you're right.
Robyn knows, like, that Cody's done with Mary. Like, and I made this tweet, like, I think 2 years ago, like, that Robyn doesn't want Mary to leave because who's going to shovel a driveway? Which holds true still right now.
John, my friend John, you just wait till you see last night's episode.
Oh my God. All right. So we're going to, damn it. I wish I knew
what you're saying. Everybody in the chat that watched it is thinking the comments you just said. And they're like, oh, John.
So wait, all right. So tell me what happens. Can I just because now I gotta know.
So they know in the chat. So I'm gonna give you a synopsis. So basically, like, Mary tells him, like, she calls him. And by the way, John, newsflash, just so you know, they filmed inside Mary's house.
I saw well on this episode they were in Mary's house, and I didn't believe that was Mary's house. To be honest with you, I
Oh,
didn't
it's her
believe it.
house. It's her house. So I don't know if you
But
saw
she's renting that house. What like I don't know why she needs that big giant house with
Well, she
18
said,
barbecues
okay,
in the backyard.
so she says on this episode, when she initially got the house, she got a big, big house because they were supposed to do all the family holidays and everything in her home, and her business was to be in the home. But now in this episode, she has Cody and Robyn come over to tell Cody she's leaving. Okay. And Cody's like, oh, good. That's great.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And
I thought it was an Airbnb too. I'm sorry. I'm with District Mission on that one. I thought that was an Airbnb.
oh,
Like
see, I think it's the house.
there's no way that Mary was paying for like that big giant house with 14 barbecues in the backyard. Like, come on, man. That house was bigger than Robyn's.
Well, I don't know, but regardless,
Oh, Rita says it's for sure it's her house. Okay.
I say that too. I'm with you, Rita. It's her house. I remember when they rented it. I remember when she moved in.
But she's
It's the
renting
same
it.
kitchen.
There's no mortgage, right? It's just a rented house.
That part I don't know, but I will tell you. He says things last night. Like Robyn is like, say the right thing, say the right thing. And he's like, here's the deal,
I
like
hate you, die.
I just want to be with the wife that shows me loyalty and the one I'm in love with. And you know what? I don't know why she's telling me she's leaving. Bye. Bye.
Wow.
It was worse than that. It was brutal. It was brutal. And then Janelle's son bought a house, and Christine actually says last night, because Gwendolyn moves in with her brothers as a roommate, and Christine says this is not going to end well. It's not if they're going to fight, it's when they fight. They have very different political views. In other words, Gwendolyn's a problem. She insinuated that Gwendolyn is a problem. So they're right
Well,
there
she is
starts
a
off.
problem.
Obviously.
I can tell you that.
Obviously. But yes, yes, Bougie, it was worse than that.
Thank you, Wendy.
The comments he made in the confessional was towards Mary was just awful. It was awful. I mean, it was just, I don't know. Wait till you watch it, John. He's
Oh my
like,
God.
he goes,
You
what
guys
did
are
she
ruining
do?
it for me, by the way, all of you.
Yeah, he offered to move her into a barn loft if she wanted to stay. And then he's like, I don't know why she's telling me she's leaving. I don't know what she wants from me. Go already.
But Robyn's is the one who keeps saying,
Yes.
well, I keep trying to
Yes.
talk Cody into everything.
But
And like,
Robyn said last night that sometimes if she thinks if Mary's to leave, it'll be a deal breaker for her.
yeah, okay.
Here's the thing, Hunter, you're right. I think Mary knows he don't give a crap about her, and Cody knows he don't give a crap about her. But Mary gets confused because Robyn, when they're alone, tells her, no, he does. No, there's still hope. It's almost like Robyn wants her around, so she bullshits her.
So she shovels the driveway. Come on.
There you go. I have to say, this season makes Mary look awful. It makes her look pathetic.
What else? What else is new?
But here's the thing. That's what I'm trying to say. She already looked like that. But now, after these last 2 episodes, it's so much worse.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. They're getting good, though. I'll tell you that. Getting good.
So hopefully again, it's going to be a very colorful week. But hopefully at some point, this week, we'll be caught up. I didn't want to group all the episodes into one because this is the only show I'm reporting on right now. I have not watched 90 Day Fiance. I refuse to watch 90 Day Fiance, to be honest with you.
Same.
Not going to do it. I'm not going to watch another episode of 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, wait, sorry, John. I'm going to forget. You know how I am. I have one question to the chat. So it is Janelle's birthday, right? So she agrees for Cody to take her out for her birthday on a date, right? He gets all dressed up and he tells her that he booked the most famous and hardest to get into restaurant in all of Arizona, which I
What, the Olive
Googled.
Garden?
No, I forgot the
Oh,
name. So she gets excited. So she says, for a minute there, I grabbed his hand and then I took my hand away because it felt awful. It didn't feel right. He said that being on the date with her, he felt like a little boy that wanted a kiss. And, he's all like trying to get her back, and she is out. She wants nothing to do with him. Mariposa. Thank you, Tracy Pinelli. So she just tells you right out the gate, like, I couldn't even touch his hand.
and
Crazy, right?
Robyn's like looking like pretty haggard these days. I just say.
Awful, awful, awful. Oh, and I felt bad because Christine says to Janelle's daughter, Christine says, oh, do you see Brianna in school, whatever? And she says, no, we ignore each other. Robyn's daughter, Brianna, because they're the same age. And turns out that nobody talks to them. And then Robyn's daughter in the interview cries hysterical because she says, I grew up with them all. And she starts crying like her mom cries, like a deep cry. And I did feel bad for her because the kids, they get affected and it's not their fault.
Michelle, I did watch The Last Resort, most of it. But like I can't do 90 Day anymore. Like I don't know. Like I just can't do it. Like I saw like they have Gino and Jasmine back with the two. It's just so fake.
It
It's
is.
so fake. And like this other like plastic looking like overextended Barbie doll with her mate. Like, and everyone on this show now is an influencer, a model, a wannabe actor, it's just too much. I don't believe any of it. I don't. And like Brooklyn has been on my panel for a while now, and I said I didn't want to
Almost a
watch
year, guys.
I was on borrowed time talking about that show. Honestly.
Yes, we were pushing him for a while there. Yeah,
Rita, I'm gonna block you, and you just lost your wrench. So I can't do it. I can't, it's not to say like if there's like some that I wouldn't interview people from the show.
Don't you be mean to my Rita.
But I can't do it. I'm not gonna watch this fake show anymore. I'm not. Like I dread watching it. I was dreading watching it every week. I counted the minutes. I would pause it every 5 minutes, like how much time is left. I can't do it.
Honestly, guys, I'd rather come up here on these lives and talk about like our life and your life and what's going on and gossip than do 90 Day. And
I would rather talk about diarrhea.
Well, I don't know about that, but if you guys want to watch that, me and John want to come up here and talk about our lives and what's going on in the world. We want to do that too. I'd rather do that than 90 Day.
And it's not to say like if there's like some like 90 Day like thing going on, like a big thing. Yeah, I'll get involved on it, but like I can't recap. But guys, you have a show that I know is full of shit. I can't.
Guys, think about. Let me just say one thing. Think about it like this: 90 Day Last Resort, right?
Okay,
John knows.
Wait, Brooklyn. Before you go in on this, hold your thought because The Last Resort. Do you want to know how the truth behind that?
But that's not. Hold on. I was just gonna say, you guys have to understand. John knows every couple personally, knows the truth, and it was filmed a year ago. So how could you watch a show when you know the people and you talk to them on the phone and you know it's all crap?
And I'm supposed to like come to you and like do recaps of saying, "Oh my God, look at this crazy episode." No, I can't do it.
Exactly.
Molly and Kelly were already broken up. That Angela and what's his name, Michael. He was never going to be there. That Jovi and Yara were never breaking up. Ed and Liz are already train wrecks.
Love you too, Hunter.
So, no. Kalani and Swelu, I knew they were broken up 2 years ago when we were in Vegas together.
That's right.
Nobody wanted to hear my side of it when when Kalani posted that thing about like, you know, what is what I already knew all that. And I said, well, if you want, I have all the intel, but it was like, oh, how dare you talk? And so that whole show was a ruse.
100%.
All of it.
100%. It's
Like
just,
it was
it's,
all a ruse. And, you know, I only did it because
I mean, Sister Wives is great, especially this season. Thank you, Yankee.
Oh, that's my stepbrother. Hey, Steven. It's set to 5 weeks, Steven, and you should have already been subscribed for 5 weeks at this point.
Ooh. Yeah, so I think that Sister Wives has so much meat on the bone to talk about. I mean, they're all nuts. There's so much going on. The whole family's falling apart. You know, it's real life stuff. Maybe we're not all polygamists, granted, but we've been watching them and we're invested. We've been watching for years, you know.
Keep talking.
How about when Mary says last night, guys, she says to her friend's husband, you didn't feel weird being friends with a polygamist, right? You know what I thought to myself? Mary, you're not a polygamist. You're single. Like, you have one child and you haven't had a husband in years and you haven't had sister wives in years. Like, I don't even consider you to be polygamist. You know, she's alone. I think that it's just hard for her to not identify as who she was anymore. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But that was my thought process. Right, Positive Paula? Like, I thought to myself, oh, I forgot you're a polygamist. Are you a polygamist? I don't know. She's alone. She's been living alone since before Flagstaff. So I don't know. I
Sorry
know.
about that.
Listen, you know, not inviting Mary to her wedding. They're not good.
I still can't believe Gwen didn't go to her own mother's wedding.
Horrible.
Like, you know,
Horrible.
horrible. Gwen.
Not
Horrible.
shocked, but you know.
Oh, because Peyton's gonna be there. Oh, so you would rather not see your mother marry?
So I don't know if that's it because she's
That's
gone
it.
to other
That's
things with
it.
Peyton.
That's it. That's exactly it. That's exactly what happened. Then you have Robyn saying she's not a victim, and then Janelle saying, "I can't stand when Robyn plays the victim." So there's that. Then Cody keeps saying, like, you know, oh, I called Janelle, you know, and try to make it work it out, but you know, I'm not getting anywhere with her.
Oh, thank you, Hunter. Love to you, and I hope everything gets better. Okay.
Thanks, Hunter. And then, you know, I don't know.
Cat lover, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
I kind of like, you know, we're gonna catch up because obviously, like, I am 2 episodes behind and there's a lot going on. So I feel kind of foolish in a way, like talking about this episode that's 2 weeks old now because Laura, according to you and everybody else, like,
Sorry.
the shit hit the fan on last night's episode. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to catch up.
I think that they were just like Janelle was just blunt, and I think the way he talked about Mary was gross, and it's all very like cards on the table. I mean, you'll see when you watch it.
All right. So that's where we are. The episode I thought was good.
Oh yeah, and only gets better.
So this week we will cover the rest and hopefully other things, but this is going to be a very this week.
It should be a very good week, and let's pray that it is.
Yeah, it's going to be
and
a
you
week.
will all be kept up to date as life happens.
And look at Georgie. Look, he hasn't moved not
that
once.
Cat has the life.
Look at him. Oh, look at him. Look. Just
God bless.
Georgie, say everybody. Look at
life.
Him. He just loved all the time.
God bless.
but I don't want to keep you guys on too long, and I especially don't want to keep you on too much longer, Brooklyn, because I know you have a lot going on. So, again, hopefully we can catch up this week, and because I didn't watch the episodes, I probably should have, but I didn't want
And
to.
he's going to. He'll be right caught up.
I will be. But again, there's going to be something major happening this week. So that'll probably take up a lot of time.
Yes.
And, there's a reason why I haven't been around as much. And you will all understand why shortly.
Yes.
So with that being said.
I just want to thank you guys again. You're all amazing people. Thank you for sharing. More importantly, more than anything else, thank you for sharing about your lives and opening up as I did. And of course, thank you for your super chats. That was overwhelming tonight. But yeah, I will see you all this week.
Yeah, it's gonna be a week. No, I'm gonna watch a show. I promise. I've been watching Dancing with the Stars too, and I have not. There's just been a lot going on in the background that I can't speak of, but it'll come to fruition. I promise you.
Yes.
Shortly this week, and in the week, and the parameter of this week, there will be. You'll know about it. I'm telling you.
Oh, you will. Not a question.
So, yeah, and then hopefully after that's taken care of, we can go back to doing the members' lives and
yes,
the after shows and that. But this has taken it needs like my 100% attention on it.
Yep.
And it doesn't leave me much room to do anything else, to be honest with you. So you'll see shortly. I promise you, shortly, it will be happening. So, it's got nothing to do with Lita, Michelle. I promise you.
Oh no.
0.00 with her.
No.
Is she getting deported? I hope so.
Bigger fish to fry.
Via con Dios.
Yeah. Thank you, Hunter.
And the thing is like, let me just real quick on Lita. Innocent people have nothing to hide. When I was accused of stealing hundreds of
you
thousands
went right
of
to that
dollars
police station and you showed it all
from a
like
person.
Sprinkles, show it all.
And I showed everything. I had nothing to hide because I knew I was innocent, which I was declared innocent thanks to certain people on the internet who have nothing better to do with their time. But that's how that works. So only guilty people run under the rock they crawled out from.
That's right.
When certain things happen. Because if she was innocent, she would be on every live doing lives by herself saying, guys, this is a grave injustice. Like I said, when I had a grave injustice done towards me, and what happened? The law sided with me, thanks to idiots on the internet. So, yeah, it's just very telling that
her chips will lie where they may. It's her. She made her bed.
And now she has to lay with the dogs.
Yep.
So that's it. She gets no sympathy from me. That's for sure. Ever.
Yep.
But that's what you get when you try to ruin people's lives. Karma.
That's right, Linda. Mention it all.
And Big K is coming around this week in spades. So that's all. Did we cover most of the show? We covered. I think we jumped around a little bit, but
we covered the show and then some.
We did. So with everything being said, thank you, Brooklyn, for being up here. Thank you guys for all the support. And in the next coming few days, yeah, you're gonna see what we're talking about.
Back here, and we'll all resume conversation.
And then hopefully I can resume my life.
Yeah.
And that's like the game plan. Like I can resume my life. I can start doing what I love to do, is talk about the shows and nothing else.
Wow. I have to say, I'm sorry, John. So many people, great live. Thank you guys so much, for saying it was such a great live. I feel it too. Thank you.
And that's it. So make sure if you are a if you're not sub to me, you're gonna want to sub to me this week. That's for sure. And put notifications on when I go live. Like, and I never say stuff like that. Like, I never say like hit the like button. I don't know. Like that's not me. Like I don't even promote my membership. If you want to become a member, become a member.
That's
Like whatever. Like I'm not really offering that much right now, so there's that. But I'm honest about it. It is what it is. But I think that soon we can go back to having the good time that we used to have on YouTube. Like 2 years. I miss laughing all the time, and I really do. And it's just YouTube has turned into just a cesspool of crap, which is a cesspool, and it is, But yeah. Everybody have a great night. I want to thank you so much for being here. And again, all the support from my moderators, my members, my subscribers. It's the only thing that kept me going, to be honest with you. And that's it. So you'll have a great night. I will talk to you shortly. I promise you. Bye, everybody.